In Season 2, I found myself in a team with my enemies, Jaden and Noah. Something I didn't want to do at all and didn't even feel safe while being teamed with them. You will see how this team led to anarchy and betrayal. The first 30 minutes were a grace period, so nothing interesting really happened. After getting some iron, I went out to meet up with the rest. And there he was, Wumpus, also known as Noah. Even though the first hour was a grace period, there was nothing stopping him from breaking the rule and killing me. Despite this, I decided to stick with him for the time being. Then, I went to my teammate Potato, and after that we split up from Noah to live our own. Then I went off to get diamonds. After a long mining session, I got enough diamond to make diamond armor and tools and got iron for Potato, who was currently working on a base. When I came to the base, it seemed really nice. I really like it and it gave off a chill classic Minecraft vibe. Would be bad if it got griefed. So my base got griefed, and the fugitive was none other than Wumpus himself. He said that he thought it was 7x7's base, so I forgave him. Word spread that a server member named 7x7 was farming players to get himself to 20 hearts, so me, Wumpus and his teammate Jaden formed an unlikely alliance to take him down. And our interaction with him would come sooner rather than later. 7x7 had somehow found Wumpus's base and had killed him, so I rushed to the base. It seemed like 7x7 had gotten away, but then... He had escaped for the time being, but this wouldn't be the end. So after a long search, I finally ran into him. Jaden decided to quote, team with 7x7 so we could get his location and kill him, but Jaden started to act a bit too friendly, and even killed Wumpus. Did Jaden betray us? Eventually I found the two and hoped that he would make the right decision. Well, that was quick. To my surprise, Jaden didn't betray us, but I knew I couldn't trust him. Betrayal was inevitable and it would happen sooner rather than later. Me and my teammates decided to make a base away from Jaden and Noah. And then, both Wumpus and Jaden showed up at the base. As soon as I saw both of them come, I was immediately suspicious of a betrayal. They were also going AFK for a few seconds very often, meaning they were using a command called Whisper. This command allows you to privately chat with people, and they could only be using it to discuss an attack on us. And I was right, they had betrayed us. Thankfully, I had predicted the betrayal and was always suspicious of them, so the element of surprise didn't come into play. We killed Wumpus like 4 times but gave 3 of the 4 hearts back. The reason they betrayed us was that only 6.4% of you are subscribed. But in all seriousness, subscribing would only take a second away from you and would help me a ton, and I'm trying to beat my friend Nedraw to 1K subscribers, so subscribing would mean a ton to me. The next day when I logged on, my base had been griefed, and I knew exactly who it was. You see, when I visited Jaden's base after my base got griefed, I spotted exactly 19 crying obsidian in his chest, and before that there was 19 crying obsidian in a chest in my base. It was clear he had griefed it, so I messed around with his base. Then, Jaden logged on, I ran and got away from his base without getting spotted, but Potato got left behind at spawn while trying to rescue another server member. Both of them ended up dying a couple of times in the process. I really couldn't help them as it would be stupid as he outgeared me, so I searched for a village to seek refuge at. And I found one. So then I dug deep underground to enchant my gear. But as I was doing so, they had found the village. Luckily I was very deep down so they couldn't see my name tag, and once I went up, I ran into someone. And there I saw him, knowing I was fully capable of killing him and could easily get a heart and his gear from him doing so. I hesitated. Me and Noah came to a decision that we would share the village and make the village a peace zone. To make it official, I started writing a contract. The contract wrote as follows: killing was not allowed in the village, both teams would be granted an equal share of land and villagers, if a player steals from the other team, they shall be executed. Same goes for griefing. This treaty was a sense of fresh air for us, both teams had some sort of cooperation for once. Noah didn't sign the contract there as he said he needed Jaden's permit as he was the team leader, so we waited for him to log on. When I asked Jaden to sign it, he hesitated and said that he would need a day or 2 to think about it. I didn't have a problem with it as it was no big deal. Then I went back to my enchanting room to enchant some stuff, but then I saw Noah and Jaden's name tags directly above me. I mean, no big deal, we all were at peace so it wouldn't matter if they found the enchanting room. But something seemed off, both Noah and Jaden came down, and Jaden was purposefully blocking the exit and was hiding in the walls. It all added up, the blocking of the exit, hiding in the walls. I was about to get betrayed, and at this point, it was too late to do anything. And as soon as I came to the realization, they attacked. For the second time, I had been betrayed, and it was a dirty play by them as they kill me in a safe zone, but they did have a point. Jaden never signed the contract. Noah apologized as he thought it was a toxic kill, but I knew he didn't care at all as moments later he would kill Potato too, who had never done anything to him. We had had enough. Jaden had Noah had fed us with their lies and had betrayed us and had shown toxicity. So after getting some of the backup gear back, I went to the Nether to mine some quartz for XP, and then enchant. Then, devised a plan to kill Noah as Jaden wasn't online. The plan was simple. I had left some signs previously in his base where his dog died, claiming that I had talked crap about his dog. Knowing Noah, I knew he would head there. And well, he fell for it. I had done it. I had killed Noah and had stolen one of his hearts, but most importantly, gotten most of my gear back. But then, Jaden logged on, and I knew he was near his base. Luckily, earlier while trashing his base I had made an escape tunnel. But yet again, Jaden was there. To save my life, I ran, but Potato hadn't followed me. Jaden chased him down and killed me. The worst part was that Potato picked up most of the Noah's gear, and had lost a heart. So this whole killing Noah operation was all for nothing. Despite our best efforts, it just felt like we couldn't win. Every single time we thought we won a battle, they would get the last laugh. There could be a reason for this, perhaps the absence of a server member, the person who had been by my side and helped me a lot in both Season 1 and Season 2. Nedraw, he hadn't logged onto the server in a week, and soon he would return. With Nedraw's return, I generally felt more safe on the server and was confident that we could defeat Jaden. And in just about 10 minutes, the end fight would be taking place and that theory would be tested. Both teams were at the same stronghold, but we agreed to not kill each other at the stronghold, because there is more content when you fight in the end dimension. And there it was, the portal room. Wumpus jumped in before me and Nedraw, so me and Jaden awkwardly waited in the portal room as we thought there was a trap on the other side. After pushing his dog into the portal, I got the go-ahead from Nedraw to jump in, and there the fight began.